All right, guys, so welcome back. It has been a very productive week here at the house. Um, so Monday we started packing the house up. Today is now Wednesday, and we were able to pack the house up in one day, which is amazing. My mother-in-law came down to help. My aunt came down, my grandma came down, my cousins came down. So it was a very big group effort. So, yep, everything is in boxes. Some of the stuff I still have to put like miscellaneous things in, but for the most part, the whole house is packed up, the garage is packed up. Um, and yeah, it goes to storage next week. And then that's it for the house. I also went today actually to go look at apartments in not the neighborhood, but in the surrounding cities. So that was pretty, I wouldn't say successful, but I was able to get a good gauge for, what apartments require and stuff like that. So that was good. And I think that's pretty much it as far as updates go. Let me see. Oh, I got a very interesting package today. I was talking to Tyler before he left, and he was gonna send me something, and I thought it was gonna be flowers, because usually he used to send me flowers when we were like engaged and stuff, and he was like living away from me. And so I thought, okay, I'm gonna be looking for flowers. So the package came today, and I just opened it, and it's food. Well, it's not food, it's like dessert. And they look really cool. I already tasted all the flavors because I'm a big dessert person. But they're from Zola Bakes. I've never heard of the company, but that's what it looks like. And it comes in, let me show you guys the container. This is the container that it comes in, which is super cool. And there's like a bunch of these like little pieces, I guess I want to say. And they come in like these trays of different flavors of cake. It's cake, but they call it cookies. So I'm very confused on that. But let me show you guys the different flavors. There is a raspberry flavor, a Nutella flavor, and an apricot flavor. And I tried all three of them. Surprisingly, the raspberry one was my favorite. And then it was the Nutella one. And then my least favorite was the apricot one. But I thought it was so cute that he sent me this. I love chocolate, and they're like all dipped in chocolate, which is awesome. But yeah, he sent that for me, and I'm trying to think of anything else that's happened. There's a lot of like behind the scenes things that are going on, and I don't know if I want to talk about that, at least in this video, but in general, life changes all the time. But I feel like especially with things that involve deployment, like that is constantly changing, and it's at times overwhelming for me to have to deal with like personal things, but then also have to deal with like changes within like the deployment. And they're not very big changes, but for me, like, because I'm just so emotional right now, it's just like I'm trying to find my normal, and I just can't. And that's been really hard for me, is trying to find like, okay, this is my normal, this is what I'm gonna do, but it's just not happening. And I need to understand that. I mean, everything just started. He just left. We're, moving, and it's just not going to be normal for a long time, or at least for a couple of months. So I'm slowly starting to get out of that like emotional state because I've just like, if something went wrong or if something was just not going the way it should be, I would just get very overwhelmed and then want to cry or start crying, and that's just not helpful to the situation. So it's good to have a good cry, but I don't want to let myself stay in that state because then I just stay stuck. And I don't want to do that. I need to get stuff done, obviously. So that's kind of like a little bit of what's been going on with me personally. But yeah, looking at the apartments today kind of got me excited because it's like a new start, which is fun. But I don't even want to think about like having to do it by myself and like not sharing that experience with my husband. So just I'm trying to look at all the positives in this kind of hard state that I'm in right now. So yeah, just taking it in. I love these sweets that you got me, Tyler. Thank you so much. These are very interesting and not what I thought you were going to get me. So good job. And yeah, I don't know. If I go look at apartments tomorrow, I might show you guys. I might like videotape it. I don't know. Because they have this thing, which I think is super cool, of where you can do a self tour of the apartment, and like you put in this code and they give you the keys and you go into the apartment by yourself. So maybe I'll try that tomorrow if the apartments have that as an option, so that I can kind of like record what an apartment that we're looking at looks like. But yeah, I've just been trying to, keep checking off things that I need to do because it's a lot of different moving parts right now. But that's the update for this week. And I feel like because I'm so busy, everything's going by kind of fast, which is kind of good for my case. But I will keep you guys updated if anything else happens or if I do anything else. But pretty much this is my life right now. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later in a next, video. But if I don't, because it's going to be very crazy, I know, I will just see you guys in the next video. So I wanted to do like a little taste test with you with the cakes that Tyler got me. They look so pretty. This one looks really pretty. So I'll kind of go through and kind of tell you guys the different flavors. This one is a raspberry filling. These are all almond cake flavors. Almond cake, this one has raspberry jam and dark chocolate drip. They all have dark chocolate on it, my favorite. And then this one right here is the apricot jam one. And then this one is the Nutella one. So let's do the least favorite one, which is the apricot one. That's what it looks like. Yeah. I don't like this one. The apricot is like kind of tart. So you can kind of feel it. Like I feel it tingling a little bit in the back. And then my second favorite is this one, which is the Nutella one. It looks like that. This one's good. That one's good. You kind of don't taste the Nutella, actually. And then this one is the raspberry one. This one's my favorite for some reason. It's weird. And that's what that one looks like. The raspberry like complements the chocolate and the cake really well. think that's why it's my favorite. It's surprising because I would never thought that like a jam filled cake would be my favorite over a chocolate filled cake, but they really work together. So like I said, this is from Zola Bakes, just in case you guys are interested or wanting to try. I never heard of this before, so that's why I think it's so interesting that this is what Tyler got. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little sampling. Hopefully. I feel like, Tyler, you're gonna be laughing at me.